Hi, thank you so much for hosting a party this January. If you have your party already planned, then this stuff is going to be in the mail to you very soon. If not, if we did it kind of last minute, then I will probably email all this information to you. But I know sometimes it's helpful to have someone walk over the packet that you got, so that's what I wanted to do today. So the few things that you've got in here, first up, you're going to have a couple of catalogs that look like this. There's two in there. So there's one for you to be able to flip through, mark up, make your wish list, and then you can share one with others too if you didn't get a chance to, if they can't come to your party or if they're not on Facebook or something and they want to see a real catalog. There you go. That's what you got. Okay, next up, you've got a little helpful hint, but sheet that kind of goes through some instructions, but I'm just going to go through this with you and make it a little bit easier to understand because I know this page is a tad wordy. The first one, set your party goals and make your wish list. So think about how much you would like to get for free. If you have a big room you want to redo, you may want to shoot for a pretty big party. So we want to make sure we've got good guests and you are active in your party. The next one is inviting your guests. That's really important. We use Facebook, obviously, so you can invite them to the group, but it doesn't hurt to have a little personal one-on-one message. Just either a text message, say, hey, I hope you can make it to my 31 party, or Facebook Messenger, or something so that they know, like, hey, I specifically want you to come, and they don't feel like it's a cattle call. Also along those lines, try not to invite more than 50 people. After 50, again, they start to assume that you just invited everyone on their list and that they're not as important to you. If you would like a invitation to be able to send out via text or anything like that, let me know. That option's on here. I'm happy to work those up for you. Number 3 on this list is collect outside orders. So that goes along with the catalog. If you've got some people that would like to order and that aren't on Facebook, that can help to bump up your Hostess rewards. And number 4 on this page is to remind your guests about the party. They don't know me. Most of them don't. So it's going to come better from you, and they will show up. When they show up and they're active and you're active, you get more Hostess rewards. And that's my whole goal for this party, is for you to get the most free stuff that you can. Okay, next up in your little packet, your Hostess rewards and your wish list. This goes through the little Hostess rewards thing. It is a tad confusing, I'm not gonna lie. When I hosted my first party as a customer, I was a little confused on these. So again, gonna walk you through those. You get so much in free product depending on what the sales of your party are, and I'll keep you up to date on where you are with those. There's a little chart on here that shows you what dollar amount and how much you get for each dollar amount. We have also, once you reach $200, you get one half price item too, which is great. So if you have your eye on something bigger, it's a great thing to use that half price thing for. Now the free products and the half price and the Hostess exclusives, which I'm about to talk about, none of that can be combined. So it's kind of like separate coupons. You can only use them towards the one thing. If that's still confusing, then let me know and I'm happy to walk you through it. It also shows you those Hostess exclusives. When you hit that $200 party level, you can choose to order one of these. Again, none of these, you don't have to do it, but I mean, hello, you're going to get some really great stuff and some really great deals too. So it shows you your options down here on this page. Now we have one other thing called Hostess specials. The Hostess specials and the Hostess exclusives are two different things. Hostess exclusives you get starting at a $200 party. When you hit the magical $600 party amount, then you're eligible for Hostess specials, and I'm going to show you those in a minute. Basically, that's some super discounted things. Usually it's some special products too that you can only get as a hostess with that party. So I'll show you those in a minute. The next sheet that you've got in here is your shopping sheet. Now this is what we're going to use at the end of the party. I have to put your order in on my end. Yeah, that. But this will help walk you through it, and I'll tell you, like, hey, you had this much in sales from your party, so you get this much in free credit. You have this many half price items, and you get this many Hostess exclusives and Hostess specials, depending on where we are. This sheet will just help you walk through it, write it out. You can even take a picture of this and send it to me, and then I'll put it in and double check personalization with you and get it sent in on my end. And then the next sheet that you have, I know this seems like a lot, guys, but it really is pretty simple. It's just a few pieces of paper. This has the customer special for January. We're all about organization this month, so I think your party guests will love all these options. And then on the back are those Hostess specials that I was talking about. This bin right here, you can only get as a Hostess with the $600 party this month. So it has the Hostess exclusives on the back too if you want to check those out. Okay, the last thing I put in there is just a little information about 31, the business. I did not intend to start 31 as a business. I intended just to get my bags at a discount. But I quickly fell in love with how easy this was. I run my business 100% online, which is great. It works really well around my family and my other full-time job. So at any point in this, if you're like, oh my goodness, I'd really like to do this. Well, you know what? I will help you book your first parties and I will host your launch party. We got a special deal going on starting on the 15th. If you join 31, you can actually join for just $1. So if any of that sounds intriguing, I would love to chat more about it. If you're hosting a party, I know you love the products and I know you'd be great at doing this too. So that's the packet. Like I said, if you have any other questions and this didn't make sense, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer questions and we'll make your party as successful as we can. Thanks again.